I'm a big proponent of open educational resources on campus, and a lot of my work outside the classroom is involved in that area. And in particular, for me, it's textbooks. And some people will tell you that maybe textbooks are old-fashioned and students don't need books anymore. I think there is still a role for textbooks in the classroom. But one, students need to be able to access their textbooks. If they can't afford your $300 hard copy, they may not be able to buy it. And there's also issues of students with learning disabilities, and maybe they have limited vision, things like that, where a print textbook isn't necessarily going to work for them in the way that, let's say, an HTML textbook would. And web-based textbooks have come a long way in the last 5-10 years. They're much more user-friendly, and they come with a lot of nifty features, and that's where a lot of my work has been. The other thing is students don't arrive at the university knowing how to use a textbook. So I think we actually, as instructors, need to take a few minutes to talk to them about how to actually make use of the textbook that you're providing them with. And that's not something that we always do. We assume they know how to use it, but they don't always. Another thing that I've been involved with is some of the technologies that we can use to kind of enhance these textbooks and really leverage them. For example, if you're assigning readings, you may want to know whether or not the students are actually doing the readings or encourage them to do the readings. With some of the online textbooks now, we can add in sort of additional open source software built in around the textbooks where there's a website and the students log in. And as the instructor, I can go on there and I can assign readings, and the students can go see which readings are assigned, do the readings or not do the readings, but I will get an analytics report from the software telling me which students have read which sections, how far did they get. If there are exercises built into the textbook that the students can try, I will get a report on, how many students solved a particular exercise on their first try, second try, third try, which gives me a lot of information about what I need to talk about in class. So I think there are a lot of things that we can be doing with textbooks in the future that the commercial hardcover textbook sold from the bookstore is never going to accomplish for us, and that's one of the reasons that I'm excited about open resources.